So on board today is the agenda. One of the roles of the board chair or any chairman is to prepare the agenda for the meeting. The agenda refers to the list of items to be discussed at a meeting, gives details of the business for the day and the order in which it is to be transacted. It is usually prepared by the secretary in consultation with the chairman, and it should be sent in good time to those who are entitled to attend the meeting, to enable them to study the items and hold themselves in readiness to participate effectively in the deliberations. The agenda should always be suitably headed. The preparation of this agenda should be informative and purposeful. A large extent of the agenda depends on how the chairman intends to conduct the meetings. The aims of an agenda includes the following: to confirm the date, time, and place of the forthcoming meeting, to give members a prior indication of the subjects to be discussed. This enables them to prepare adequately for the meeting. Thirdly, an agenda serves as a timetable and a guide for members through the meeting, indicating subjects that will be discussed, the order in which they will be discussed. In effect, the agenda gives a planned structure to the meeting and allows the chair to make certain decisions about who should be at the meeting, to make their presentations, and when. Often, an agenda is so necessary to present a manageable list of items which can be adequately discussed at the time available. Items on the agenda of formal meetings. As already stated, the agenda contains details of the matters to be discussed and the order in which they will be dealt with during the meeting. Though these matters will vary depending on the type of meeting, most formal meetings adopt the following pattern. Firstly, there will be apologies for absence. Secondly, there will be minutes of last meeting, and they will pave way for it to be seconded or otherwise. If it's seconded, then there will be matters arising from the minutes. Correspondence or reports will be required. Then the new business, usually set out as a number of items to be discussed for the day, will be channeled. Finally, when the new business of the day is exhausted, the meeting will move on to A or B, that's any other business. So after exhausting all these, then the date of the next meeting will be set. Already indicated is the fact that the role of the chair or any board chair at meetings is to prepare the agenda. However, let's take note, it is the secretary who prepares the agenda in consultation with the chairman and other members who have business to include. He or she needs to consult the minutes of the previous meeting for deferred or recurring items. References to the rules of the meeting will help him or her to avoid any pitfalls. Where the rules stipulate that motions should be submitted in writing within a given time, the secretary must make sure that they are submitted as such. Where the rules permit the actual words of the motion as well as the names of the proposers and seconders, these should all be stated in the agenda. So please, let's take note. In here we have types of agenda. We will just discuss a few. We have the skeletal agenda, the skeleton agenda. This gives just an outline or a summary showing numbered headings of items to be dealt with. This form is usually used where the agenda forms part of the notice distributed to the members. So it means the members, they already know what is entailed during the new business or the discussion for the day. That's why they produce a skeletal agenda. Another type of agenda is the detailed agenda. This form will contain a complete heading identifying the meeting. It will also show listed items and give the details. For example, proposals to be submitted, resolutions to be passed are also included. In addition, there will be the names of the proposers and seconders as well. Another type of agenda is the bell curve structure agenda. With this type of agenda, items of a simple nature come first, followed by those which are difficult or contentious, and then simple items again towards the end of the meeting. It is argued that this format enables the agenda maker to link the agenda structure to the timing of the meeting in order to take advantage of the psychological and personal energies, as well as the presence of key individuals. The structure may, however, not always be workable because of the peculiar rules of some organizations or the requirements of the law. The next type of agenda is the chairman's agenda. This is more detailed than the ordinary agenda, with space provided on the right for the chairman or secretary to make notes. The notes furnishes the chairman with relevant additional information. For example, explanations of new developed situations that enables him to conduct the meeting authoritatively and tactfully. These types of agenda may have their own pros and cons. I must state that they can be also combined to suit whichever organization that one finds him or herself.